Welcome back to Monster Hunter Fight Club. Today we've got our first modded monster episode, Oroshi Kirin taking on the Spicy Pickles. Hope you all enjoy this episode. It should be exciting. Deviljho with a nice opener combo right there, dealing about 3% damage to Oroshi Kirin. We'll see if Kirin can take down Deviljho. We know Deviljho is a mighty beast and really should be considered an Elder Dragon in his own right, although many do consider him being Elder Dragon class, even though he doesn't have the name. But Oroshi Kirin does have quite a few powerful moves, and we'll see if Deviljho can hold up against him. Pickles getting a little exhausted, and Oroshi Kirin taking advantage and dealing some really nice ice damage there. Now, Ryan Stage did create this modded Oroshi Kirin, as well as a Fire Kirin, which a lot of people are calling Rapidash, and he's done an amazing job on both of these creatures, good enough to almost be something like original from the game. He's done an amazing job, and Kirin is just devastating Deviljho right now. Missed that one hit, but Deviljho is exhausted. Now, he is prone to exhaustion already, and if Kirin is able to apply Ice Blight, this is going to be very bad for Spicy Pickles. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Pickles down to 80%, not 20%, and Kirin is down to 96.9. This is looking amazing for Kirin, who hasn't won a single Fight Club episode in this game so far. We'll see if he can finally pull it out and win one. Deviljho struggling to escape the onslaught of ice that Kirin is able to produce. This is pretty awesome. I would love to pit up the Fire Kirin and Oroshi Kirin together in a battle, but unfortunately the mod will not allow me to do it. Currently, modders are only able to replace monsters in the game, and we haven't quite figured out how to add new stuff, but that is coming. So be very excited for mods in the future. Since it's not officially supported on Steam, it has been a process of having to actually create everything from scratch, but they have recently figured out how to put new stuff into the game. It's just a matter of making it easier so more people can do it. So keep an eye out for things coming in the modding community that will actually be able to add tons of stuff to the game rather than replacing the current content. But Oroshi Kirin is playing very safe and dealing a ton of damage, but getting rocked by those rocks, pun intended, from Deviljho. But Deviljho really needs to get enraged and start dealing some massive damage, or he's just going to fall farther and farther behind, and we don't know if he'll be able to catch up. We've seen Deviljho and Nergigante be able to pump out tons of damage in quick succession in this series so far, but Oroshi Kirin is able to apply that exhaustion, which is keeping Deviljho from getting enraged. And then Oroshi Kirin is able to walk away and then apply more ice damage to him while he is exhausted. So Kirin is doing a great job of being the tactician that he should be, and this is the best showcase we've had of Kirin so far. Now, a lot of you have been requesting things like Xeno'jiiva and Behemoth. Unfortunately, I am recording these all on the PC version, and we haven't quite figured out how to get Xeno'jiiva out of her own arena. Since it is a phased fight, it's not actually able to be pulled out and needs to be completely re-scripted to be able to be used in other places of the game. Now, that actually makes me kind of sad, because in that kind of thing, we're probably going to be able to use things like Kulvtaroth or Behemoth in the arena either, because those are both phased fights too. But we'll see how it works out in the future. Deviljho almost landing a huge hit there, but Kirin landing a nice icicle attack and actually stunning him and knocking him down. That would have been huge for Deviljho, but he was unable to land it, and look at Kirin just taunt his prey. He is out for blood today, ladies and gentlemen. Deviljho down to 57% health, and Kirin at 78. Deviljho going in for another huge hit, but narrowly missing Kirin once again and getting reeled back by that onslaught of ice. Kirin is playing no games today. He's barely taunting like he usually does. And here comes Deviljho trying to chain in some combos, but just unable to. Got a little bit of a stomp there. Thankfully, Deviljho's hitboxes are very large, so he's able to hit because, you know, Deviljho's hitboxes are ridiculous, and it's almost a surprise that he can't hit you from the other side of the map. But Kirin is handling this very, very well. Deviljho looking a little confused. Let's see if he's going to use that to get some room and go in for a big attack, which he does, but Kirin is able to prance away. We really need to see Deviljho get enraged and do some of those huge face smashes, because that is the most powerful move this pickle can use, and so far we've been unable to see him do it even once, at least not land it. He did get enraged for a little bit and was unable to actually land that attack. That is why we're not seeing Deviljho able to catch up to the onslaught that is Kirin. That was a good hit by Deviljho. Had he been enraged, that would have been about 15% damage, but Kirin is able to keep him out of that enraged state, and Deviljho's really not able to do much of anything. This is perfect planning by the tactician Death Horse, and let's see if he can pull it out and get to the end and take this victory. Almost getting another knockdown, but a nice knockback there by Kirin. Let's see if he takes advantage of the exhausted state from Deviljho. He's not. He's over in the corner actually threatening, daring him to walk into the sheer barrage of ice in the corner. And now he's coming out doing the horn attack of doom and just spraying him with icicles from the ground. What a devastating combination that is. We've got Deviljho at 33% health and Kirin at a whopping 60%. Now we know if Deviljho is able to land two of these big hits, that's going to close the gap in seconds. He could literally regain the lead in about 10 seconds if he's able to get enraged. But Kirin has this ice aura around him that Deviljho is just not able to penetrate, and it is not going well for the Spicy Pickles. Now, a lot of people have been wanting to see Kirin finally take a victory in the Fight Club, and ladies and gentlemen, we may very well see that here, going in for the big hit, doing about 2% damage there, but oh my goodness, here we go. Pickle is enraged. Can he catch up? He just needs to land two of those big hits. Unfortunately, he wound it up a little too soon and was not able to land the big hit, but here we go, just narrowly missing again. Had both those hidden, this would have been an even match in seconds. Kirin just narrowly dodging it so swiftly it made my voice crack. Ladies and gentlemen, this Kirin is playing no games, even able to stay away from the dragon fire there. This is not looking good for the Pickles. Can he go in for another huge attack? No, he's not. He's probably exhausted and going to leave the enraged mode here in a second. Going in again, but not able to get the big hit, and Kirin actually knocking him down. For those of you that don't know, when Deviljho uses that big attack, if we're able to get a big hit on his head, it will knock him down and leave him reeling. Deviljho is at 18%, Kirin at 50%. This is not looking good for the Spicy Pickles, who's no longer enraged and not going to be capable of landing those massive hits he's going to need to catch up. Deviljho trying to go in for another big hit, but he is not enraged and he is looking tired. Kirin has just been relentless in today's battle. We've got Deviljho down to 15% health, Kirin at 43%. Deviljho can still come back from this, but he really needs to focus, land some big hits, knock Oroshi Kirin down, and get some of those large face stomps in, and he could still take this away from Kirin. Kirin with another knockback there, and he is going in for the kill. Deviljho down to 7%, 4%. Kirin is not stopping, ladies and gentlemen. Deviljho down to 2%. Oh, he is now escaping that onslaught and going in for the kill. What does Kirin have to say about this? He takes both me and Deviljho out at the same time. What a powerhouse this Oroshi Kirin is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end. Deviljho is officially down. I hope you all enjoyed it. Oroshi Kirin is awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you want to see this powerhouse in more Monster Fight Club episodes, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all on the next one.